You've already announced your death. Not with words, with patterns. Every goal you've shared and abandoned. Every plan you've posted and forgotten. Every transformation you've declared and never completed. These are your epitaph, written in real time, for an audience that doesn't remember your name. Your mouth is a graveyard, and you keep digging. Silence is not an option. It's a requirement for anyone who actually intends to build anything real. But you don't understand this yet. You still think sharing your plans creates momentum. It doesn't. It destroys it. Here's what actually happens when you announce a goal. Your brain receives a reward. Immediate. Unearned. Dopamine floods your system. People comment. People like. People tell you how great it is that you're finally starting. And your brain marks the goal as complete. Because it can't tell the difference between talking about doing something and actually doing it. The neurological reward is identical. So the pressure to act evaporates. The goal dies before you even begin. This isn't theory. This is documented science. Studies confirm it. When you share goals publicly, completion rates drop. Not because you lack discipline, because you already got what you needed. Validation, attention, the feeling of being someone who does things without actually doing them. Now look at the people who actually accomplish things. They vanish completely for 6 months, for a year, for 2 years. No social media updates, no progress reports, no motivational posts about the grind, just absence. Then they reappear. The startup is profitable. The physique is unrecognizable. The skill is mastered. The project is complete. And when people ask how they did it, they shrug. They say they just worked on it. They don't explain the process, because the process was private, sacred, protected from the corrosive force of external opinion. This is the pattern. Silence precedes success. Noise precedes failure. Every single time. Without exception. You think you're different. You think announcing your goals creates accountability. It doesn't. It creates performance. And performance is the opposite of progress. Performance is about appearing to work. Progress is about actual work. Performance needs an audience. Progress needs isolation. Performance feeds on validation. Progress feeds on pressure. And pressure only builds in silence. When you announce your plans, you release the valve. The internal pressure that would have driven you forward escapes, dispersed into the atmosphere, converted into meaningless social currency. But when you stay silent, when you tell no one, when you carry the goal alone, the pressure compounds, day after day, week after week, building inside you like a sealed system. The only release is execution, actual work, measurable progress, undeniable results. This pressure is intolerable for weak people. They can't handle the isolation. They can't function without witnesses. They need constant validation to justify their existence. So they crack, they post, they announce, they perform, and the pressure evaporates, along with any chance of success. Let's address your excuses. One by one. You say you need accountability. No. You need attention. Real accountability is private. It's the contract you make with yourself. In the dark. Where no one sees. Where breaking it means facing the mirror and admitting you're worthless. That should be enough. But it isn't. Because you don't value your own opinion. You need strangers to validate you. People who don't know you. Who don't care about you. Who will forget you in 30 seconds. This is pathological. You say sharing inspires others. Lie. Your posts inspire nothing. They're white noise in a feed of white noise. Ignored. Scrolled past. Forgotten instantly. The only thing you inspire is more posting. More announcing. More performance. A chain reaction of hollow proclamations. Everyone performing discipline. No one practicing it. You say you're being authentic by sharing your journey. Wrong. You're being weak. Authenticity is transformation, not documentation of potential transformation. Real authenticity is showing up different, not live streaming your attempt to change. You confuse vulnerability with strength. They're opposites. Vulnerability is exposing your process for validation. Strength is protecting your process from contamination. Vulnerability needs an audience. Strength needs nothing. Here's what you refuse to accept. Nobody cares about your journey. Nobody cares about your process. Nobody cares about your struggles. They care about results, outcomes, proof that something changed. But you have no results. You have intentions, announcements, digital evidence of your commitment to staying the same. Because that's what all this posting is. A commitment to stasis, to remaining exactly who you are, while performing the role of someone who's changing. The performance satisfies you. The image is enough. The announcement releases the pressure. And the actual work never happens. Look at your history. Be honest. How many goals have you announced and abandoned? How many public commitments have you broken? How many times have you declared transformation, only to remain identical? The number is humiliating, and it grows every time you post. You know this. You feel it. That hollow sensation after you announce something. That brief high followed by emptiness. That pattern of excitement, announcement, validation, then nothing. You've lived it dozens of times, maybe hundreds, but you keep doing it because you're addicted, not to the work, to the announcement of work, not to change, to the performance of change, not to results, to the simulation of results. And this addiction is killing you, slowly, invisibly, completely. TikTok. Time doesn't pause for your performance. It doesn't wait for you to feel ready. It doesn't care about your need for validation. It just moves forward, always forward, consuming your days, your weeks, your years. And what are you buying with this time? Likes, comments, brief moments of attention from people who mean nothing. This is the trade you're making. Your finite existence. Your unrepeatable life. Your one chance to build something real. For digital validation that evaporates instantly. And you wonder why you're stuck. This is the line. On one side, your current path. Performance. Announcement. Validation. Stagnation. 5 years from now, you'll be exactly here. Older. Weaker. Closer to the end. With a feed full of abandoned goals. And a life full of unrealized potential. On the other side, a different path. Silence. Work. Isolation. Transformation. 5 years from now, you'll be unrecognizable. But only if you choose it now. Not tomorrow. Not when you feel ready. Now. Here's your instruction. Choose one goal. One project. One transformation that actually matters. Not something that photographs well. Something real. Something that scares you. Then bury it. Tell absolutely no one. Not your closest friend. Not your family. Not the internet. No one. Delete the post you were writing. Forget the announcement you planned. Swallow the words. Let them die in your throat. Then work. Every day. In total darkness. No updates. No check-ins. No documentation. Just execution. Pure. Private. Relentless. The urge to share will come. It will be overwhelming. You'll want to post. You'll need to tell someone. The withdrawal will feel unbearable. Resist. That discomfort is the pressure building. That's the fuel. Channel it into work. Not words. Work. Let weeks pass in silence. Let months disappear into the void. Let people forget you're attempting anything. Good. Their forgetting is your advantage. Their indifference is your freedom. Use it. The pressure will mount, day by day, until it's crushing, until the only relief is results, until the work is the release valve. This is where transformation happens. Not in the announcement, in the pressure, in the isolation, in the cold discipline of unseen effort. Most of you will fail. You'll last 4 days, maybe a week. Then you'll rationalize. You'll find a reason why you need to share. Why your situation is special. Why silence won't work for you. And you'll post, proving everything I said about you is true. Weak. Dependent. Addicted to validation. Controlled by your need to be seen. But a few of you are different. You'll endure. You'll carry the goal in silence for months. The pressure will forge you. The isolation will strengthen you. The work will become your identity. And when you finish, when the transformation is complete, when the goal is reached, you won't announce it. You'll just be it. Changed. Undeniable. Real. And people will notice. Not because you told them, because you became someone else. This is the path. Narrow, brutal, lonely. Most won't walk it, but it's the only path that leads anywhere real. The weak have no peace. They live enslaved to external validation. Peace is the reward of power, and power is built in silence. Choose now. Work or perform. Build or announce. Transform or pretend. The clock doesn't wait. Tick-tock. The coffin is being measured. Move.